Welcome back. When I eat ice cream, I use a glass. And it gets really cold to hold. So today, I'm going to try and make a bowl cozy for my glass. So let's get started. We're going to take, and I have selected 2 pieces of scrap fabric. What we're going to do is we're going to put our fabric just like we are going to do if we're going to sew them, because I always have a hard time getting my fabrics to line back up once I cut them. And then for the inside, I always have a bundle of this laying around, because this is the stuff you should use if you're going to put it in the microwave. And I may end up putting this cozy in the microwave for some reason, so I want it protected. So I'll take some remnants here and try to find something that's going to fit. That looks like it. So we'll just cut this piece off randomly so it'll fit. We'll throw it to the side, and this looks kind of like it's going to fit this size here, and we'll throw that to the side. To make my pattern, I took a piece of paper and I folded it. I cut the pink edge off here from that pink line, and I folded it to make a square, and then I cut it off there, and I think it'll fit. I think it'll fit just nicely. It might be a little small, but we'll watch our seam, so it doesn't matter. And we're going to pin it on here really easily, just so it stays put, and then we'll trim it. So let's go ahead and trim it here. Because the way we have everything laid out and we're cutting it out is the way we're going to put our initial seams on here. Now when you make a bowl cozy, you should have this batting on each side, but I'm not going to put it on each side because I don't intend to put it in the microwave. But if I were to, it's still protected because the right product is in there. So there we have that. Now what we need to do is to sew this way and this way on this one. And then we need to mark the darts on both of these so it gives it its bowl shape. I'll set up for that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and I marked my darts, and I'll show you how to do that. You take after you have your fabric sewed in a crisscross across here to sew the batting down, you take it and you fold it side to side, and you mark your darts 1/2 inch, and I went 2 inches down because I wanted to fit that glass. It might have been a little too long. Normally it's about, I normally sew about 1.5 inches, but I wanted it to fit a glass, so I went 2 inches down, and I did it on each side. So there it makes 4 darts, 1/2 inch in, 2 inches down. And I did the same thing with this one, 1/2 inch, 2 inches down, and that creates the little bowl. Isn't that cute? So let's see if it's going to fit. It's going to be close, but you know what? It's going to be better than what I'm using now, which is a full-sized bowl cozy. So we're going to just keep going ahead, and I need you to always remember, anything you make with a bowl cozy has to be 100% cotton, even your threads, because it goes in the microwave. If it's not cotton, it's probably going to melt or catch on fire if you're unlucky enough. So make sure it's cotton, even your fabrics. So now what we want to do is we want to turn this guy inside out, and you, again, right side to right side. Then you just pin them together. Matching all the little seams together in the corners. Easing your fit so it all goes like it should. Okay, and now that we've got it all pinned together, we're going to trim our darts to get all that bulk off of it, because we don't need it. And it'll just make sewing a lot harder, and it'll make using your little bowl cozy. I think we'll start calling this a cup cozy harder, because it'll be so much bulk to it. Just like you would if you were sewing it in a garment or something. You trim the excess off. All right, so now we sew probably, oh, I don't know. Just remember, the thinner you make this seam, the easier it will be to sew around it when you have to do your top stitching, and the more it'll leave for the actual item. So I'm probably going to use one zipper, or my presser foot width, which is about 1/4 of an inch. And when you also sew, I should have done it there. You want to, at this stage, we're going to leave about that much unsewn, which is from the corner to the seam, because we have to turn it inside out. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the center here, and we'll go ahead and sew it, back stitching at the end. This is the part I always get excited about, to see what it looks like when it's actually right side out. All right, so that's done. We'll find where we left it out and hope we put everything right side to right side, and we'll actually, we should probably trim our corners a little bit to help with the bulk in the corners too. Okay, let's turn it inside out. Once you get that initial corner pulled through, the rest, it's cute. And then you work your corners out to try and get them as much into a corner as you can. Okay, we have our little cozy. It's awfully small. So and I do this part now, I like to pin it because it forces my edges to get right up there. It doesn't leave that little bulk on the end. So I will go ahead and pin this, and I will sew it. Well, when we get here, just so you know, you have to tuck all this in so it's all nice and finished. So I'm going to go ahead and sew around this and tuck this in, and when I get finished, I'll come back and we'll try it on the glass to see if it's actually going to fit. Okay, I have the top stitching along the edge all done. It's all nice and closed in. So let's take our stick pins out and see if our glass is going to work. You can follow this kind of an idea for any size cozy you want to make. You're just going to have to make sure all the sides fit, and you use everything cotton. So which side do we want? Do we want this to be the inside? Or do we want that to be the inside and this the outside? I guess when I eat ice cream or have a cold glass of berry flavored ice water, I have a choice. It works. So there you go. That's how you make a glass cozy. And it's going to work just fine because I can sit there like this and my hands won't get wet from the cold stuff inside sweating off the glass. I could have made it higher up, and I probably will if I make another one, but I think it's cute. So if you guys had a good time, I hope you come back and visit me again. Thanks for watching, and you have a good day. Bye.